7:29 is your time. That means it's time for some celebrity dish.
All right, Dad Ricardo's in here in the house with us.
Right.
Looking casket sharp.
I mean,
Look, I had to keep up with you all this bright and early morning.
we're killing it now. Listen.
Right.
It's good to see you.
Very good to see you all as well.
Didn't we see, one of the last times we saw you was when I did like a Target Walmart version of Rihanna, or Kmart, which I don't think is not around anymore, which kind of makes my point.
I would go as far as to call it J.C. Penney at the absolute lowest. At the absolute lowest. It may have been higher than that, but
I'll actually say thank you.
There it is. There it is. After that, I said I need to be here today to see you on the eve of this big Rihanna performance. 100%.
It's good to have you back.
That's very good.
All right. Well, even if you are not a big sports fan, the Super Bowl offers plenty of entertainment in between plays. So we want to head over to producer Chris. He's in the control room for a look at some of the most talked about Super Bowl ads. Chris.
That's right. It's a special edition of the Celebrity Dish, and we're talking about the Super Bowl, and we're going to talk about an unlikely trio up first, all right? They seem like an unlikely trio, but they do have something in common. Keep that in mind when I show you this. We're talking about music legend Willie Nelson, we're talking about Martha Stewart, and we're talking about Snoop Dogg. Take a look.
Whoa.
I already know what they got.
Easy reach lighter. It lights hard to reach places like this fit.
Yo, Willie.
Well, hey, Snoop Dogg, what's up?
Do you have my big easy reach lighter?
No.
I saw that.
Uh-oh. Martha.
My scented candle is missing.
And my lighter.
Oh, Willie.
Helps to keep my fingers away from the flame.
I can see my lighter, Willie.
It's my favorite herb scent.
I'm sure it is.
I want my lighter back.
All right, so you see that there, guys. You know, they've been known to maybe light up once or twice.
Well, yeah, I mean, lighting up candles and, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Snacks. There's a lot of snacks in what it is that they
And you know, the grill, you can use that to light the grill, too.
There it is.
Yeah, so,
There it is.
there you go. Yeah, so they got that all in common.
I think that's really, I mean, it grabs your attention, right? Because you're thinking, wait, Willie Nelson, the Snoop Dogg.
The three of them together, like, it's a bit of an odd couple that happens to work tremendously. I like that one a lot.
Right.
All right, Chris, what else you got?
All right, I'm going to talk about John Cena now, okay? Because you know he made a name for himself in wrestling, okay? But now he's kind of started making the transition into Hollywood. He's gotten into acting. He's in that show Peacemaker on HBO. But now, apparently, he's trying his hand at music. Take a look.
It's the first of the month. Time to pay rent. What a perfect day to boost your FICO score with your rent. And it's thanks to Experian Boost.
Hey, mister. Why so happy about rent?
Well, now for the first time ever, paying rent can raise your FICO score instantly, free, with Experian.
Now rent can boost your FICO score at Experian.com or get the app.
All right, don't come for me, John Cena, but maybe stick to the day job.
I enjoyed it. Look, not gonna lie, I like John Cena doing things like this. I like obviously Dwayne Johnson, The Rock doing. There's something about a very large man playing a fun and wholesome thing. I love it.
But the singing is what we want to ask you about.
The singing was on point for a jingle in a commercial. He ain't Rihanna. He didn't do what you did here on Halloween.
Well, thankfully he didn't do it. I don't think it made it to the Super Bowl.
You're J.C. Penney. He's Sears.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna let that marinate for a little bit.
Let that marinate.
Come back on Monday.
It's like, thank you, question mark? But no, I thought it was cute, actually. I thought it was really creative.
All right, let's talk about Kevin Hart now, because he is joining some other Hollywood A-listers to talk about the timeless tradition of betting on the big game. Take a look.
DraftKings. Now, I know it's a Super Bowl and all, but everyone gets a free bet? Man, that's big.
Poppy, so what's Kev betting?
They short odds?
You're both
ludicrous.
Hey, I heard Kevin's taking the under.
The under? Please. I ain't no Undertaker. Hey, I'm watching you like a hawk.
Tony Hawk? Like the bird?
All customers, head to the DraftKings Sportsbook app to claim your free bet now.
Kev, your face is delicious.
Guys, I won't lie to you. I think this is one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
Man, that was outstanding. I mean, you want to talk about writing?
Yeah.
You want to talk about cameos? You want to talk about timing, performance?
Yeah.
That was an A+.
Yes.
All-time great.
Yes.
I thought it was really creative.
That was Lord and Taylor.
Sure.
Yeah, that was nice.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah,
okay, but no shade to you, but I'm just saying.
Sometimes Kmart and JCPenney has things that
absolutely.
Lord and Taylor doesn't have.
Well, I'm an outlet guy, so I can't argue with that. I do the outlet, so I don't even go to Lord and Taylor, but I'm just saying that quality was nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very well done. Chad hit the nail on the head with all that.
All right, we get it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Hey, you know what I do know? I know Kevin Hart will be rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles this weekend because he calls Philadelphia
That's right.
as well. All right, let's talk about Dave Grohl. He calls the DMV area home. It's where he was born and raised. He is getting into the game as well. This ad, a little more cryptic, though. We mentioned it earlier this week. Take a look at it and see if you can guess what it's for.
Peanut butter? What? The walkie? The paint roller? The battery? No. Trash bags? The replay? No way. The egg carton? Did you know the egg carton? It says it right here. Whoa. Electric wheelchair. Did you know that, Lou? Yep. Hawaiian pizza?
All right, so you see it's an ad for Crown Royal there. Likely just a teaser for what we'll see during the big game. But I mentioned this earlier, Wisdom. I know for a fact, having gone to see the Foo Fighters perform right here in D.C., Dave does keep a bottle of Crown Royal. So he is advertising a product that we know he uses.
Yeah, well, that's good. Sometimes,
Yeah, because I mean,
it's organic. Let's just say that.
It's a teaser, right?
Yeah.
So we won't come down too hard on it. It was.
I mean, I like the clues. I like the randomness of it. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
All right.
I trust y'all. I'm just
All right, we're gonna end with another musician, okay? We're gonna talk about Sarah McLachlan now. You guys probably know her best, unfortunately, at this point.
In the eyes,
Yes, thank you for those commercials. Her hit song "Angel."
Well, you know, I'm Rihanna, so.
But now she's lending that same song to a very different cause. Okay, take a look.
The Bush Guide: cold and smooth survival skills. 3 things are required in the great outdoors: food, drink, and shelter.
Hello, I'm Sarah McLachlan. For just dollars a day, you can help helpless animals find shelter.
Bush. Wrong shelter, Sarah. Also, that's a wolf. Head for the mountains.
Outstanding.
That wins the whole thing.
Outstanding. Laugh out loud, funny. We're all here laughing out. Look, 3 out of the 4 of those, in my opinion, were A's. The Dave Grohl one, I don't.
But the reason that was so good is because there's nothing like that. The music conjures up the image of the commercials, right?
Right.
Everyone has that reference point. That was great. The acting was great.
Yeah,
I agree.
I love it.
And the first thing I thought about before we had the big reveal at the end, I'm like, why is she in a tent with a wolf? That's the first thing that came out. Yeah, so it worked. Yeah.
That was brilliant.
That was good.